Chapter 5, Identity and Authority, Earning Opportunities. No, simply increasing my own value is far from enough. After careful consideration, Lin Yi shook his head. If it were just a few awakening devices, it would be easy to say. But the quantity he needed was too great. It was simply not something the Lin family's small plot of land could solve. I have the backing of Blue Star, with an entire planet's resources. If I analyze it carefully, I might find opportunities to make a fortune. Just as he thought of this, the voices of the planetary commanders of Blue Star's major nations came from his ears. Planetary Commander, I am the Great Shah Sovereign. My think tank, combining the conditions of Blue Star and the professional planet, has analyzed several ways to make money. Oh, tell me about them. Lin Yi became interested. First, gold. We've discovered that on the professional planet, in certain fields, such as Spectre-type equipment, the core material for Spectres is gold. The price has always remained high. Our Blue Star nations have huge reserves of gold, which can be used as trade goods to earn a large amount of money in a short time. However, trading gold on the professional planet is a class privilege, requiring a specific identity to engage in. Furthermore, these high-value metals are always monopolized by large families. Once involved, it will inevitably provoke retaliation from local magnates. Considering the safety of the Planetary Commander, we suggest first raising your status in the Lin family group. Once you gain some authority, you can use it as a springboard to enter the gold industry. As long as it doesn't involve the fundamental interests of other magnates, exporting a small amount of gold should not be a problem. Second, processing daily necessities. Blue Star's production lines far surpass those of the professional planet. We can do contract processing. As long as the professional planet's specialties are sent to Blue Star, our processing efficiency can crush theirs by hundreds or thousands of times, earning the difference. However, this also requires you to obtain some authority within the Lin family. Third, selling firearms. This is a dimensionality reduction strike for the professional planet. As long as they are brought out, infinite resources can be obtained. Of course, the danger is also the greatest. It is not recommended to do this at present. Fourth, financial trade. Fifth, internet expansion. The Great Shah Sovereign spoke with passion. Lin Yi listened very carefully. To be honest, it was all solid advice, and every point could lead to immense wealth. But all these conditions revolved around one thing: identity, authority. This was the drawback of the professional planet. When great power is concentrated in one place, a class system will spontaneously arise. This was something that couldn't be changed. If you can't beat them, join them. A very clear policy. A moment later, the Eagle Country, Gray Bear Country, Sakura Country, and Great Hanming Country also issued similar money-making strategies. The content was largely the same. What you could think of, others could also think of. Going in circles, and the boomerang still came back. Lin Yi sighed softly. He flipped open the intern professional assessment sent by his homeroom teacher, Lu Ruyan. He opened the introduction and took a look. First place prize money, 1 million, and a weapon worth 500,000. Breaking the record doubles the reward. The prize money isn't the main point. The main point is to take first place in Dayan City, and even break the record. My status in the Lin family group will definitely increase a lot. My elder brother, Lin Yuan, was like this back then, and he even controlled a small ore vein. If my performance surpasses my elder brother's, my resources will probably be even greater. Lin Yi's eyes gleamed slightly. Originally, he hadn't planned to participate. But now, he was determined to win. To be safe, he still needed some hard stuff. Coincidentally, the planetary commanders of the major Blue Star nations had long arranged sharp-eyed spies under the sky curtain. No sooner had he just pulled up the assessment rewards sent by Lu Ruyan than they had already grasped his thoughts. Instantly, a large number of shared sound effects came from his ears. Ding, Dragon Zan, God of War from the Great Shah Kingdom, has shared Grandmaster-level Gatling gun experience with you. Ding, Bill, God of Slaughter from the Eagle Country, has shared Grandmaster-level Barrett sniper rifle experience with you. Ding, Kesaluo Fu, Soldier King from the Grey Bear Country, has shared Grandmaster level rocket launcher experience with you. Ding, Kato Taka, Gun King from the Sakura Country, has shared Grandmaster level desert shotgun experience with you. Smart. Lin Yi praised. Then, a large number of memory fragments surged into his sea of consciousness. Memories overlapped. It was as if he had experienced countless shooting practices himself. His body instinctively adapted. A few minutes later, a flash of light appeared before his eyes. A golden desert eagle appeared out of thin air in Lin Yi's palm. Bang, 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 with a few casual shots. A leaf that had fallen in the courtyard 100 meters away was neatly pinned in place by 7 bullets. And then, he held a Barrett on his left shoulder and a Gatling gun in his right hand. A few light taps. Fire spewed from the muzzle. The beverage bottle thrown into the air instantly exploded into a hornet's nest. For several hours straight, Lin Yi stayed deep in the courtyard practicing his shooting until he had perfectly integrated all types of gun fighting techniques with himself. Only then did he put away all the firearms. Now, I am the most comprehensive grandmaster of gunfighting. Looking at the shattered targets scattered everywhere, Lin Yi's face showed self-satisfaction. Gathering the experience of Blue Star's strongest grandmasters of gunfighting, he was absolutely unprecedented and in a league of his own in gunfighting techniques. It was no exaggeration to say that he could take first place in this intern assessment with his eyes closed, and by a huge margin at that. By this time, it was already dark. The awakening device side had also reached a fever pitch. Only elites could persist this far. However, there still seemed to be too many people. Lin Yi took a few glances, found it boring, and went to sleep. The next morning, after washing up, Lin Yi, led by Lin Dong, went to the ruins of the old city. This place used to be very prosperous, but later it was invaded by a secret realm rift, and tens of thousands of people died, so it was abandoned, Lin Dong said with emotion. Lin Yi nodded. Having read the Lin family history, he knew that the Lin family's rise to prominence also occurred before the old city catastrophe. Lin Dong had also lived here for many years. A moment later, the two arrived at their destination. As soon as they got out of the car, they saw dense crowds of students. Lin Yi, over here. His best friend, Wu Yong, waved from a distance. Uncle Lin, I'm going. Lin Yi greeted him and ran over. Why are you only just arriving now? Wu Yong punched him and winked, saying, if you had come 10 minutes earlier, you would have seen Xiao Mo, the proud daughter of First High. Very beautiful. Lin Yi raised an eyebrow. Absolutely gorgeous. When Xiao Mo was mentioned, Wu Yang's face turned into a pig-like grin, and he drooled, figure 10 points. Face 10 points, skin 10 points. Her profession is also an S-rank combat profession, Mystic Bird Knight, with the potential to advance to SS rank Azure Luan Knight, or even SSS rank Divine Phoenix Knight. She's simply perfect. No ambition. Lin Yi pouted. HMPH, if you saw her, you'd be even worse than me. Wu Yong grunted, then continued, besides Goddess Xiao Mo, there's also an annoying guy from First High, your arch-rival, Zhang Chao of the Zhang family. That son of a bitch has heaven-defying luck, awakening an S-rank combat profession, Thunder Archer. His destructive power is astonishing, and he was just showing off over here. As he spoke, an angry roar came from afar. Chapter 6, Internship Assessment, Supernova Tournament Ticket. It's Chu Feng. Lin Yi and Wu Yong exchanged a glance. Though not in the same class as the 3 top-seeded newcomers, they were well aware. Halfway there, a fight broke out. Clang clang clang. Moments later, a figure was sent flying by a tremendous force. Its body was shattered midair by a blue arrow. Bones scattered everywhere. Skeleton soldier. Chu Feng's summoned creature. Lin Yi narrowed his eyes. And that thunder arrow belongs to Zhang Chao. Wu Yong bared his teeth. Sure enough, when they arrived, they saw Zhang Chao, looking arrogant and haughty, holding a bow in one hand, with one foot planted on Chu Feng's body. The latter's face was flushed red, trembling with rage. Ha ha ha, trash from Third High School, you think you can surpass our First High? Ha! Zhang Chao's attitude was overbearing. With one sentence, he offended every student from 3rd high school. Whoosh, whoosh, asterisk. Before his words faded, 2 ice projectiles, emitting an extreme cold aura, shot across the air. They brushed past, nearly freezing Zhang Chao's eyebrows. Seizing the chance, Chu Feng punched away Zhang Chao's foot, rolled over, and scrambled back. Oh, the other S rank from 3rd high. Zhang Chao raised an eyebrow, excitement flashing in his eyes. If he could defeat 2 S-rank geniuses from 3rd high single-handedly, his reputation might surpass Xiaomo's, making him the top of this year's cohort. Zhang Chao, what's there to be arrogant about? If not for that Thunder War bow in your hand, you might not be my match. Chu Feng wiped the blood from the corner of his mouth, his face filled with resentment. As an S-rank combat profession, his necromancer was no weaker than anyone's. But that Thunder War bow was a first-tier lightning-type equipment, with a damage boost of at least over 50%. A single bow could sell for over 100,000, second only to the weapons rewarded in this assessment. Money is part of strength. If you have the ability, be reborn as a rich second generation. And you, Zhang Lingyu, your family owes mine money. Don't think just because you've awakened an S-rank combat profession, the debt is forgiven. Dare to hit me. Do you even have the qualif? Zhang Chao chuckled mockingly, just as he was about to continue insulting Chu Feng, trying to provoke both into a fight. He caught sight of Lin Yi from the corner of his eye and immediately changed his mind. Oh, if it isn't the hidden Planetary Commander, Lin Yi. What's up, want to come down and play? Not interested. Lin Yi shook his head. Come on, all of 3rd high are trash, except you, Lin Yi. I've had my eye on you since we were kids. We've fought over 100 times, always evenly matched. Now that we've awakened professions, it's the perfect time to settle the score, and by the way, legitimize your hidden Planetary Commander title. Zhang Chao narrowed his eyes, his face full of mockery. I'm not interested in legitimizing anything. I like money. No time to waste with you. Lin Yi refused with a straight face. Money. I have that. Zhang Chao laughed heartily. How about this? Fight me. Win, and I'll give you 500,000. Lose, and I won't ask for anything, just let me beat you up. 1,000,000. Anything less, no deal. As he spoke, Lin Yi fished out a golden desert eagle. No energy fluctuations, not even first-tier grade. How do you plan to fight me with that? Zhang Chao sneered disdainfully. Suddenly, someone shouted, the principal is here. Rustle. Students along the path quickly cleared away. Over a dozen school administrators escorted 3 elderly men as they approached swiftly. They were Principal Lu Junhua of 1st High, Principal Wang Jinchang of 2nd High, and Principal Zhang Zhongguo of 3rd High. As they walked, they kept glancing back at the sky. Is Secretary Wang from the Education Bureau coming? Lu Junhua murmured. A new official lights 3 fires. Who knows what this new bureau chief sending his secretary means? Wang Jinchang's expression was grim. We'll see. Perhaps he's just here to observe the quality of this year's students. Zhang Zhongguo replied indifferently. As they spoke, a powerful air current swept from the distant sky. The next second, a tall, elegant young woman in a black kipao flew through the air, landing steadily before the 3 principals. Aerial flight, at least a 5th tier or higher expert. Most students looked on with envy. After all, flight is humanity's dream. Mastering a flight secret realm technique alone could bankrupt many. However, in the eyes of the 3 principals, surprise flashed. What background does this new bureau chief have? Even his mere secretary possesses 5th tier strength, almost on par with them, the principals. They immediately discarded any underestimation. Secretary Wang, your presence honors us. Welcome, welcome. Secretary Wang, please. Greetings, Secretary Wang. The 3 greeted him warmly. No need for formalities. I'm just doing my job, here to announce something. The bureau chief places great importance on this internship assessment. The top performer will have a chance to receive an invitation to the provincial supernova tournament. Secretary Wang got straight to the point. Hearing this, the 3 principals were overjoyed. The supernova tournament is held only once every few years. Its original purpose, like the intern practitioner assessment, was to evaluate the strength and combat potential of newcomers. But the Supernova tournament is grander and more extensive. No longer limited to Dayan City. Instead, it spans the entire province, 1 district, 9 cities. The winner receives the Supernova Medal, equivalent to a third-tier military rank, along with a small fiefdom. That's not the main point. The key is that all participants in the Supernova tournament will receive a top-tier breathing technique. This has immense benefits for the future college entrance exam. And as principals, they would also receive a substantial educational fund. A classic win-win for everyone. After a brief exchange, the 3 principals relayed Secretary Wang's message to their respective students. The venue immediately erupted in enthusiastic cheers. Supernova tournament invitation. After so many years, I thought it was gone for good, and now it's being revived. This is fantastic. Even if we can't win, we can still join the excitement. The Supernova tournament ticket will definitely be mine. As for winning the championship, Zhang Chao wasn't confident, but securing Dayan City's entry ticket was within high hopes. First, exclude second high. Then the trash from third high, Chu Feng and Zhang Lingyu are out. Lin Yi never fought him, pending. In other words, his real opponents were only Xiao Mo and Lin Yi. Now he felt a twinge of regret. If only he had started the fight earlier to gauge Lin Yi's caliber. After all, that was a hidden profession not even recorded in the archives. Others might underestimate it, but he wouldn't. Moments later, at Secretary Wang's call, the internship assessment finally began. Open the secret realm. The 3 principals shouted in unison, each soaring into the air. Boom, 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 asterisk. Vast energy erupted, descending upon the upper, middle, and lower seal nodes. Space rippled, lasting a few seconds. Brilliant light spots scattered wildly. 3 illusory colored spatial vortices, like spinning fireworks, materialized out of thin air. Through the vortices, the scenery inside the space could be vaguely seen. Lush flowers and grass, dense trees, a pristine wilderness ecosystem. Chapter 7, SS Rank Dragon Blood Warrior. The secret realm gates are open. The 3 major secret realms, left, middle, and right, correspond to combat, support, and life skills respectively. For solo operations, choose the profession-specific secret realm that belongs to you. For team battles, each team cannot exceed 5 members, and teams can only enter the combat secret realm. Assessment tasks will also be team-focused. 10 minutes of preparation time. Those who want to form teams, do it now. In 10 minutes, everyone enters the secret realm. As Principal Lu Junhua of First High shouted, all the freshmen erupted in excitement. I'm an A- rank shadow assassin, looking for a strong team. 5 mage speed cleared team. Already have 3 B rank archmages, need 2 more. Any C rank or above main healer. Join fast. Need a strong archer. We have 4 supports here, we'll run a pig farming strategy, guaranteed to take off. A lot more people are teaming up this year compared to before. Lin Yi clicked his tongue. It's definitely for the Supernova ticket. The solo ticket is basically hopeless, it's a battlefield for at least S-rank professions. These people aren't stupid. Rather than certain defeat, it's better to take the team track. They might secure a team-type ticket. Even if the rewards are worse than the solo ones, at least they can get a top-tier breathing technique. Wu Yang said with a smile. After speaking, he pointed at Chu Feng and Zhang Lingyu not far away. Both were S-rank combat professions. Unfortunately, their family backgrounds were average, lacking strong equipment support. They were pragmatic about it. They directly gave up on solo competition, choosing to charge in as a team. And honestly, with their professions, they really did attract a large group of followers. What about you? What's your situation? Lin Yi inquired. Strictly speaking, the other was the original body's best friend. But since he had replaced the original body, he naturally inherited everything from it. Teaming up is out. I awakened an A- rank life skill profession, open black lens bracket factory director close black lens bracket. I'll just obediently go back and inherit the family business. Wu Yang shook his head. Though somewhat regretful, this was reality. That's fine too. Lin Yi nodded. In fact, Wu Yang's family background was also good. They were the leaders in Dayan City's food processing industry. Going back to inherit the family business matched his profession perfectly. Time's almost up. Let's go. Once I win the Life Skills Zone Championship, I'll be the heir of the Wu family for this generation. Wu Yong waved his hand and strode confidently towards the Life Skill Secret Realm. Lin Yi also stretched his limbs and turned to walk towards the Combat Secret Realm. Along the way, there were still teams with open spots coming to ask. Classmate Lin, is your hidden Planetary Commander a combat-oriented profession? Is it convenient to reveal? If suitable, you can join our team. All A-rank professions, definitely not inferior to Chu Feng and Zhang Lingyu. Sorry, not interested. Classmate Lin, sorry. After rejecting over a dozen teams in a row, he finally reached the front of the Secret Realm vortex. From afar, he spotted his arch-rival Zhang Chao. He had previously reviewed the former body's memories. To speak of an arch-rival, it was actually a matter between the Zhang and Lin families. Both families were in the mining business. Competitors are enemies. In every generation, whenever there were descendants from the Zhang and Lin families, they inevitably became arch-rivals. Unfortunately, this generation was him and Zhang Chao. I stayed here waiting for you. Does our previous bet still stand? Zhang Chao wore a provocative expression. This time, he had received the Thunder War bow gifted by his father, his combat power infinitely close to an SS rank profession. Naturally, he couldn't wait to suppress Lin Yi. This way, his status in the Zhang family would increase day by day. In the future, he might even have a chance to pull his elder brother Zhang Ju down from the heir position. It stands, of course it stands. Mentioning money, the smile on Lin Yi's face widened. How about a super double or nothing? Speak up, you're not scared, are you? Psycho. Zhang Chao's face darkened. Though arrogant, he wasn't an idiot. This was just a probe. Spending some pocket money was enough. Lose his head didn't exist. With that, he turned and jumped into the Combat Secret Realm. It didn't work. Lin Yi was greatly shocked. That's not how it goes in the novels. As he spoke, the voice of the Great Sha Sovereign sounded in his ear. Planetary Commander, in case firearms cannot be transmitted into the Secret Realm, we've prepared two options. Either you take them out now, or we share some high-intensity combat professions with you. Do you have professions above S rank? Lin Yi's eyes lit up. Naturally, the candidates we've selected are the Great Sha Kingdom's top talents. There are war gods, soldier kings, and elites from various industries. All kinds of professions are available. Please take a moment to receive them now. The Great Sha Sovereign added. You all considered it thoroughly. A satisfied expression appeared on Lin Yi's face. He reached behind his back. Light flashed. 2 golden desert eagles were transmitted out. He promptly holstered them at his waist. Immediately after, a large amount of subtitle information appeared before his eyes again. Ding. Great Sha Kingdom's war god Long Zan has shared the SS rank combat profession, Dragon Blood Warrior with you. Ding. Great Sha Kingdom's soldier King Yan Shuangying has shared the S rank combat profession, Thunder Archer with you. Ding. Great Sha Kingdom's female general and Ran has shared the S rank combat profession, Necromancer with you. Ding. Great Sha Kingdom's Thunder Taoist master Luo Yongxin has shared the S rank combat profession, Psychic with you. There's actually an SS rank combat profession. Lin Yi stared, exclaiming at its heaven-defying nature. According to the rules of the professional world, for the initial profession awakening, the highest is S rank. Every 20 levels, one reclasses. With good luck, one can advance to SS, or even SSS rank. This was the limit of the human race. But with Great Sha's Long Zan arriving, he directly broke the limiter. Reclassing like this, he might even break through SSS rank in the future. Let me see the caliber of an SS rank Dragon Blood Warrior. Lin Yi couldn't wait. He immediately opened the profession panel. The information was as follows. Profession, Dragon Blood Warrior. Rank, SS rank. Level, LV1. Passive, initial attributes increased tenfold. Skill 1, Dragon Blood Battle Physique. Incarnation is half dragon, half human. Attack, Damage, defense, health regeneration, attack speed, movement speed all doubled. Skill 2, Dragon Blood Battle Chi possesses long-range attack methods. Battle Chi carries negative buffs like poison, burn, etc. So strong. Lin Yi was shocked. The moment he received these professions, his base attributes instantly skyrocketed by a huge margin. The information was as follows. Name, Lin Yi. Profession, Planetary Commander SSS. Subsidiary professions, Dragon Blood Warrior SS, Thunder Archer S, Necromancer S, Psychic S. Profession level, LV1. Strength, 108 full attribute. Agility, 108 full attribute. Intelligence, 108 full attribute. Physique, 108 full attribute. I have innate full attributes. 10 times directly pushes it to 100. Lin Yi clenched his fist. He inexplicably felt a powerful bloodline strengthening his body. Now, he could beat 10 with one punch. At the same time, far away on the viewing platform, Secretary Wang sensed something. Her beautiful eyes looked towards Lin Yi. In an instant, her pupils suddenly changed several times. Impossible. Secretary Wang's mind was greatly shaken. Others didn't know what happened, but she knew perfectly well herself. Her awakened profession was Netherworld White Tiger. The state of her pupils and gaze represented her own condition. Vertical pupils were hunting form, she could hunt. Round pupils were normal form. Horizontal pupils meant being hunted. And just now, the moment she looked at that youth, her bloodline sensed a trace of fear. Her pupils automatically changed from round to vertical, then to horizontal. Changing to vertical was because her true combat power far surpassed his. But horizontal meant the other party had the potential to harm her. But how could this be possible? She was a 5th-tier powerhouse, her own level as high as LV58. Her profession level had also successfully reclassed twice. She was now an SS rank Netherworld White Tiger. For him to pose a bloodline threat to her, he must at least have an SS rank profession. But, was that possible? The limit of initial awakening was S rank. Unless, a look of shock appeared in her eyes. Chapter 8, Overwhelming Firepower, Crushing All. Soon, it was finally Lin Yi's turn. He stepped forward and entered the combat secret realm vortex. Space shifted. It was like traveling through a cosmic wormhole. Everywhere were seas of stardust, with endless streams of light falling in the distance. The next second, an invisible force pulled him. He was completely immersed in this new world. Thump, thump. His feet landed, and his vision suddenly cleared. The landing spot was a dense forest. As far as the eye could see, there were giant trees dozens of meters high everywhere. At this moment, on the stone tablet in the bottom left corner, the assessment content and an assessment map appeared. The content was as follows. Open black lens bracket solo assessment 1. Kill 10 iron-skinned pigs, score, pass close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket solo assessment 2. Kill 50 iron-skinned pigs and 1 iron-skinned pig elite, score, good close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket solo assessment 3. Kill 100 howling moon wolves and 1 howling moon wolf boss, score, excellent close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket time limit, 5 hours close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket note. For those seeking rankings, victory is determined by the number of kills and one's own rank. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket reminder. If you encounter danger, just shout, I quit, and the formation spirit will send you out. Close black lens bracket. Doesn't seem too difficult. Lin Yi nodded. At the same time, the voice of the Eagle Country chief came from his ear. Planetary Commander, be careful of the woman on the viewing platform when you come out. What's wrong? Lin Yi asked, puzzled. Before you came in, she looked at you 3 times. It's very possible she has designs on you, the Eagle Country chief said, with an air of someone who understood such people. Very well. Okay, I'll remember that. Lin Yi nodded. Then, before the assessment, he checked his weapons. The 2 golden desert eagles tucked into his waist were completely unaffected. Light flashed. A 2-meter-long Barrett appeared in his left hand, and a ferocious and menacing Gatling gun in his right. Not bad, the secret realm small world can't stop the transmission of blue star weapons. Lin Yi's face broke into a smile. In that case, this assessment would be too simple. At the same time, a prompt box popped up in the corner of his eye. Ding, friendly reminder, you have a large number of useless professions. Do you want to shatter them into profession fragments? Every 100 S-rank profession fragments can forcibly upgrade an SS-rank Dragon Blood Warrior to SSS rank. Such a good thing. Lin Yi's eyes lit up with joy. He was just worrying about having too many sub-panels. The previous shared professions had directly shared over 200. 99% were above A rank, and there were as many as 28 S-rank professions. He selected some useful S-rank professions, then packaged and shattered the rest, yielding a total of 42 S-rank profession fragments. Still 58 short. Lin Yi shook his head. He wasn't discouraged. With billions of blue star people, this was just the beginning. Snapping back to reality. Unknowingly, choosing professions had taken 3 hours. Other participants had probably already left him far behind. So what if I let them go first? Lin Yi chuckled. Then he opened the secret realm map and took a look. The iron-skinned pigs are 3 kilometers to the northwest, and the iron-skinned pigs are 10 kilometers directly north. How troublesome, I still have to travel. Lin Yi muttered, put away the map, and as he walked, his body began to undergo a massive transformation. Bloodlight flickered. A dragon blood warrior, 3 meters tall and entirely blood red, emerged. Oh my god. These lines, these muscles, this is too handsome. Planetary Commander, let me take a hit. I want to awaken too. Great Planetary Commander, please quickly wholesale the awakening devices, I beg you, I'm willing to offer my brother's butt. ... Under the endless sky, Lin Yi's transformation made billions of people drool. Of course, a very small number were crying from pain. After all, transforming into a dragon blood warrior was also very painful. Lin Yi couldn't help it. The Planetary Commander's passive ability directly distributed all the pain to all blue star people. There were always a few unlucky ones who bore it all. Regarding this, he was also powerless. After transforming, his physique, which was already 10 times that of an ordinary person, doubled again. Bang! He pushed off with his feet. As he ran, the ground cracked. He was unimaginably fast. Even if not as fast as the school doctor earlier, he reached the speed of a normal motorcycle. A few minutes later, iron-skinned pig territory. This was a thicket. Hundreds of iron-skinned pigs were happily playing in the hollows of dead trees. Only a few scattered ones were gnawing on plants on the periphery. Shish, everyone quiet down. A 5-person assessment team was hidden in a corner. The captain whispered, this area is empty of people, but full of monsters. Little Wong, go pull some monsters. We'll kill them one by one. After killing 50, we'll turn and leave. Be careful, if you pull more than 20 monsters, run immediately. If it's over 50, just quit. Before he finished speaking, PFF'd. A blood-red chi landed in the pile of iron-skinned pigs. With terrifying penetrating power, it consecutively pierced through 5 iron-skinned pigs. What kind of attack? So strong. Oh no. The 5-person team was horrified. Iron-skinned pigs were naturally large, gregarious animals. This move killed 5 of them, instantly stirring up a hornet's nest. Hundreds of iron-skinned pigs' eyes turned red simultaneously, and they charged wildly in all directions with roars. Rumble. Wherever they passed, bushes collapsed, and dirt and rocks flew. Prepare to abandon the mission. Seeing this scene, the 5 members of the small team immediately gave up. Just as they were about to declare their surrender. But the next moment, the 5 of them gaped. In their sight, they saw a burly, blood-red dragonkin crashing through tree trunks and rushing over. This is some kind of beast transformation profession. Probably. The aura is so strong, that blood-red chi just now must have been from him. That's not the point is what that thing in his hand is. As they spoke, tat-tat-tat, flame spewed from the muzzle. Bullet after bullet, the size of jujube pits, tore through the air, sweeping across the iron-skinned pig army. PFF'd. Blood splattered. Dense blood mist erupted from the bodies of the iron-skinned pigs. This grand spectacle was like harvesting wheat in summer. One burst later, A large swath fell. Ding, you killed an LV2 iron-skinned pig, gain 2 experience points. Ding, you killed an LV2 iron-skinned pig, gain 2 experience points. Ding, you killed an LV2 iron-skinned pig, gain 2 experience points. ... In the blink of an eye, his rank had increased. Ding, congratulations, your rank has increased, currently LV2. Awesome. Lin Yi's spirits were high. He charged into the pile of iron-skinned pigs alone. 3 times in, 3 times out. By the time he emerged, the ground was covered with iron-skinned pig corpses, and his rank had successfully reached LV4. Change location, head to the iron-skinned pig territory. Lin Yi hoisted the Gatling gun, set his sights on the true north, and swaggered off. After he left, the 5-person team slowly emerged, looking at the piles of iron-skinned pigs lying in pools of blood. Each of them was dumbfounded. Is this still a human? Too fierce. Never seen anything like it. ... Boss, there are still many heavily injured iron-skinned pigs that aren't dead. Let's pick up the scraps, quick, pick up the scraps. A moment later, the few of them were enveloped in wild joy.